guys, hey, how you guys are doing? As you guys are doing, because we're about to dye my hair. I thought while I was dyeing my hair, we could chat. So this is my preferred color. It is called Bright Black from Feria. It is kind of a, well, it's called Starry Night, excuse me. So it's more of a kind of bluey black color. And that's the one I particularly care for. And it washes out to a dark brown. So I never really, it doesn't look bad when it starts washing out. So every couple of months I go back to black. Tonight I decided it's time. And I figured while it's time, I could yammer at you guys, excuse me, while I do it. I don't have much hair, so there's that. Woo! And I'm not going to the gym tonight, so I can go ahead and take my shower for the night and be done with it. La 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 la. But now I get to be blind. But I have the mirror in front of me, so that's always a plus. Let me put that down there. So do you guys dye your hair? And when you do, what color do you usually go for? I don't like to do any bleach products, so I try to stay away from, like, I would love to do bright colors and stuff like that, but like any bleaches or anything like that just seems to ruin my hair, so I kind of just give up. And I don't really want to cut my hair again anytime soon. So it actually comes with like a hair oil type thing. I hate them because you can never, like, it says it snaps my ass. Like, I don't, so you sit here and fiddle with it for like 10 minutes trying to get the damn thing open. It's like, it snaps. And I'm like, yeah, I don't think so. So you just sit here and fucking, aha. I am smarter than the average bear, I suppose. I have a pair of toenail clippers up here, so I'm going to use those to open it. I want to see, yep, that did it. Yay, I win. So I used a pair of toenail clippers to open it. Yay for me. So on Netflix, I've been watching You. And I do like it. I know I like it. Like I like it. It's kind of scary how much I like it. If you've not watched it, I don't want to ruin it for anybody. But this guy is like, he is a stalker, but like he's like a, I want to say he's a sociopath. He's not a psychopath because he has, well, I can't even say he's a sociopath. He has he has range of emotion. Like he has regret and, you know, empathy and all that stuff. And like, he really loves the girl that he's with, but like some of the shit he does is fucked up. And I really like it. I think it's really good. So you gotta mix it really well. I won't use probably about half of this bottle for what little bit of hair I've got. There was a time where I had to use 2 bottles. I had so much hair. I used to have hair like down in here. And that was in like 2013, 2014, and 2015. I decided to shave one side of my head. Biggest mistake ever, and had to lop my hair off to like this long, and then I've just never really let my hair completely grow out. I went to Korea and I dyed my hair before I went to Korea. I like to put it in my hand and then do what I gotta do, like get all my roots in the front. But I went to Korea and I dyed my hair the second time that I went to Korea. And when I did that, it absolutely just ruined my hair. And I don't know if it's because I put, what's it called? It's a brand of hair dye, but it's the stuff you get from like, come on, Nirvana, it's the stuff you get from like salons that you could buy off of Amazon. I can't remember it right off the top of my head. I'm sure somebody will know down in the comments section what the hell I'm talking about. But don't get it in your eye, please. But yeah, you can. It's like professional grade hair dye, like blues and pinks and greens and shit. Not Manic Panic, the expensive one. I keep wanting to say Feria, but again, that's what I'm using right now, and it's not professional grade. But this is like pinks and greens and oranges and shit like that. That's okay. I just got black on this nightgown, but I've done this before in my nightgown, so it's not really that big a deal. Like I said, it's pretty easy to dye your hair when you have this much of it, which is like none. I got my hair cut because I wanted to have my hair around the same length as Evelyn. So I just wanted her to not feel jelly because my hair was much longer than this. It makes her and I are very codependent, obviously, and we like to dress the same, and we like, we kind of look the same, even though she won the genetic lottery in like no fucking shit. Eyebrows, lips, dimples, fucking blue eyes, like genetic fucking lottery. And I'm in more of the shallow end of the gene pool, but somehow we kind of look like each other slightly, so, which I find weird and amazing. And trust me, anytime somebody says that, I'm like, oh my God, really? You think that? Oh my God. Because I find my wife the most beautiful person on the fucking planet. So obviously, anybody to tell me that I look like her, I'm going to be like, oh my God, thank you so much. The dogs are laying on the bed. I can see them from here. Everybody's always like, where's your dogs? And I'm like, where they're supposed to be at this point in time. Wherever the hell I put them to keep them safe and to keep them from falling off the bed. And they're Pekingese and they don't really move around a whole lot. I don't understand people who spend like $300 or $400 to get their hair done. Like, I can't fathom having that kind of money, number one, to just spend on my hair. This is $8 in like 20 minutes of my time. And it does work. Now, if I know that people have, that they want all the pretty fandangled colors and stuff like that, which, again, I've done myself, but it ruins my hair, so I never do it right. I never quite get the color I want anyway. Like, it never comes out the color I actually want when I try to do shit like that, so it's just no point. It's just a waste of my time. Now I'm getting the back of it. Getting the back of my hair. So again, do you guys dye your own hair? Do you go to a salon and do it? Like, are you embracing the grays? My demographic is around my age, believe it or not, and a little bit older. When I say demographic, that means the age of people that watch my channel. You can kind of, like, YouTube will tell you in your analytics, like, who watches your stuff, and like it gives you kind of an idea of you know, who actually like watches it. So my demographic is around my age and a bit older. So I don't have many people who are under 30 that watch, unless they're just curious about gastric bypass. Unless they're curious about gastric bypass, and then people find me because of the paniculectomy. A lot of people find me through that. I know people want me to do a skin video. I just don't feel like I've got anything really to show. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I haven't. I mean, I know I have since the last skin flick. That's what you call them. They're called skin flicks. I know I've lost a shit ton of weight since the last one I did. But I'm self-conscious about my skin not being enough to show anybody anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, getting it everywhere. Everywhere. What do you guys think? Do you think it's time? Like, do you think, I mean, if I was going to have skin surgery, I would go ahead and do it. But I show you guys my skin, at least my stomach skin, all the time on Instagram and Facebook. But I haven't made a video of it. Like, I haven't done a video on it just because I'm like, have I done enough? Is 100 some odd pounds since the last one? Is that enough? I'm still real self-conscious about it, guys. See how it's kind of a bluish black color? And see how easy that was? 1, 2, like, not hard at all. And then what you do, once you got it all in a ball over there, you slide yourself into this other room. But first I gotta wash my hands off. Hold on. Wash this shit off my hands so I can grab something. Yeah, see, it's more blue than anything else. And believe it or not, it comes off your skin really well. It used to not. Like, used to, you'd be walking around with fucking blue on you for like 2 fucking weeks. But this stuff comes off pretty easy. This stuff comes off pretty easy. Alright, I think I got it. That way if I touch anything, I'm not getting dye on it. So, what I'm going to do, see, that should show you blue. Blue. And I'm going to slide into this other bathroom quick and grab the baby wipes. And baby wipe my forehead, but let me get this off the sink. There we go. See, it comes off pretty damn well. It ain't bad. I wish I could see. If I could see, it'd probably be a little easier to get it off my skin. Make sure it's off my ear and off the back of my neck. So there's one. Baby wipes work so well. Don't throw them in the toilet. They'll fuck up your septic tank. Anybody else say toilet besides me? Talked to my mom today for a little while. She's doing okay. She's got a massive UTI. I don't talk about my mom a whole lot. Probably should. Let her hold me much. Hopefully I'll be able to go see her sometime this year. If we can manage it. I would like to go see her before the end of the year is out. That's what I would like to do. I'd like to go see my mama. And then you sit here and you wait for 20 minutes. So to me, that's fine. I might do a swipe down the back of my neck again. Because you never know. You never know. can't see. And I'm not putting my glasses back on just so I can get them dirty. Alrighty, so take all this crap, put it back in the bags. And in the bags. The back. Alright, we'll throw that in there for there. I know I got black on this shirt, so yeah, I got like 2 or 3 pieces of black on this shirt. So now we're just gonna wait. So it's been about, I'm gonna say 7 or 8 minutes since I finished it. So I'm gonna sit here and yammer at you for probably another 10 solid minutes, and then, or 15 solid minutes, and then go wash this out. Evelyn won't be home until, well, I can take these off right now. Evelyn won't be home until midnight, probably maybe just a little bit earlier than that. Right now it happens to be about 10:26. So let me pick y'all up, bring you closer. So yeah, anybody else get like your glasses leave little bumps? Oh hell, hell's bells. See, told you I can't see. So I can't really get it off my skin if I can't see, huh? I got hella freckles, don't I, guys? There we go. So yeah. There, now you can see. And like I said, all that's on my skin will pretty much wash completely off. I love Feria for that. Let's see. Yeah, like I said, my mom had a UTI and she had a really bad fever today. Went to the doctor and she's not going to work tomorrow. My brother, thank you for the prayers for him. He's doing well. He's still in a lot of pain. He had his left hip replaced. So I'm pretty glad that at least he's up and, you know, moving around and doing okay. Just being in pain fucking sucks. I made a video, well, I made several videos. Like, I'm trying to make as many videos in succession, so if I do crash, I'll have videos ready. So I've got at least 1 or 2 more that I plan to do, either probably tomorrow. So I've got the one where I clean the kitchen, so you'll see me cleaning the kitchen. And then you have this one, and then I'd like to groom the dogs, and then I would like to and maybe clean stuff again. I don't know, depending on how dirty shit gets. And then filling up my pill boxes again. I can sit and yammer at you guys like that. So life is just, it's just mundane right now. We're just waiting on stuff, just waiting to see what life is going to throw at us. And until then, like, I'm not nearly as bored as I was. And like I said, I'm watching you, and I finished all of kids baking championship and like regular baking championship, and like I tried my damnedest to watch Junior Chopped, and like I was like, I'm gonna jump off a bridge. I can't watch this horse shit. And I've watched Drivers, Dive-Ins and Dives, and you know, there's too much of that. And like, I like to watch food stuff, like the Great American Bake Off. I was like, and sometimes like Hulu only has like one like series of it. It's not series, not episode, season. They'll only have like one season of something, and then it'll piss me off because like if I get interested in something there's only one season, it makes me mad. What they used to have was Master Inc. And they don't have that anymore. I guess Master Inc. pulled it off, and like it's only on Prime now, and you have to buy it. And I'm like, I'm not fucking buying that. And then I'd like to watch MasterChef Australia. I've watched all of America MasterChef and MasterChef Junior and Top Chef. I've watched all those before. But I'd like to get back to MasterChef Australia. That was my favorite. So if I could torrent that, I would do that. That was good. That was a good time. I thoroughly enjoyed that one. Let's see. Oh, Lord, y'all. I honestly can't wait to move out of here. Like, I can't wait for them to let us go from this fucking place and we get to live in civilization again. Like, someplace that I can get the dogs, like, you know, Banfield again, where I can get them checked up anytime I want to. Like, I miss that because you're not allowed to have, they don't have that here. They don't have Banfield, which is the most ridiculous shit ever. Like, I miss that. I miss civilization. Like, I miss normal, regular ass fucking food chains like Chipotle. Like, I miss those things, like Dunkin' Donuts, cupcake places, like just normal, everyday, like shit people take for granted. Like, shit just people take for granted every day is just the shit that I miss the most. And I'm like, whenever we get out of here, you know, her and I are like, what's the first place we're going to go to? And I'm like, we'll figure it out, but probably a Chipotle. Probably a Chipotle, because we haven't had even remote kind of Mexican food since we came here. Excuse me. There's a place here that we've gotten Mexican food from, but once you've lived in California, where there's a taqueria like every 5 blocks, like, no, this stuff is trash compared to that. I got spoiled. I really did. I got super spoiled in California. I won't lie. But, you know, that shit happens. Oh. So tell me more about what you guys are up to. What more would you like to see me do? Eventually I have to go attack that garage. Because like I said, there's a whole bunch of clothes in the middle of it. It's just so effing cold out there. Like, I could only be out there for a few minutes at a time before I'd be absolutely just, my hands would claw with ice. Like, I couldn't even handle it. Because right now the house is clean. Like, the only thing I really need to do is vacuum. Like, that's what I need to do. I need to vacuum. And just going to the gym. That's pretty much all I'm doing. I'm making the house nice, decent, you know, trying to keep up my energy levels, trying to feel better mentally, and just, you know, trying to think positive. Think as positive as I possibly can. You know, I've been sad sack for a year and completely and utterly useful and miserable and have not wanted to do anything or talk to anybody. And so now that I'm kind of coming out of it, you know, I'm talking to people about this much. But slowly but surely, you know, I didn't really talk to that many people to begin with, to be honest with you, but at least I made videos. So, you know, but I was living in a different place then. You know, I was going to Korea. I was in Korea, and that was fun to talk about and, like, doing stuff there. And then, you know, I was at Janet's, and, you know, I went to Disney World. I went to Disney World, and I went to twice. Went to Epcot Center. You know, there was shit that I was doing that was interesting. You know, I went to Florida. I went to the Weight Loss Surgery Foundation of America. You know, like, I was doing all kinds of shit. And then we moved here, and wah, wah, wah. And so it's just been no bueno. No bueno, a muy caca. But, you know, the thought that, you know, things could pick up and we could get out of here would be amazing. If she could get a new job, that would be fucking amazing. That would be amazing. It would be amazing. So, all right, guys, I gotta go wash this out of my hair. You guys remember those old Calgon commercials. Calgon, take me away. That's what I'm going to be doing right now in the shower. Like, feria, get out of my hair. So, if nobody told you today how amazing you are, how beautiful you are, and how loved you are, allow me so humbly to tell you that I believe you are amazing. You are wonderful. You are beautiful. And I absolutely love you. I adore you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to spend with me. I love you guys for leaving me comments. I love you guys for giving me thumbs up. Like, I love just knowing how you guys' life is. Like, it tickles me pink. It really does. And talking to you guys on Facebook and Instagram. If you don't know what my Facebook and Instagram is, it's Nirvana Amber Lee, or it's Experiencing Nirvana, like my channel name. You should be able to find me either way on that. If nobody told you today how proud they are of you. You know, there's a lot of times where I don't get up and I can't do much and I don't feel good and I can't clean and I don't have the spoons to do my hair and I don't want to get up and I don't want to take out the dogs and I don't want to feed them, but I have to. You know, I don't want to make dinner. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to go shopping. I don't want to do shit. I definitely don't want to go to the gym. I know what that feels like. I know what being in pain and being miserable and being depressed and being, you know, just over blah. Like, I know how that feels. And I'm sorry if you're in that place right now. I'm sorry if you feel alone. I'm sorry if you're having, you know, troubles financially or mentally. I'm sorry if things are just not going your way. But just like I said, you know, for the past year, I have been absolutely 100% miserable. And I had like no hope in sight, no hope of us getting out of here. And it just made me more depressed every single solitary day. And again, I don't know if it's because of my vitamin K deficiency. I don't know if, you know, getting my levels back up is what has helped me mentally, but I'd like to think so. I'd like to think that, you know, that and, you know, the thought of Evelyn getting a new job, which would not only make her happy, but it makes me happy seeing her happy. Also seeing her transition, seeing how happy she is being who she really, really is inside is something that I can barely explain to you. Watching somebody go from A to Z is like her watching me go from over 550 pounds to 200 and some. Like, it's just, you know, a 180. It's like both of us have just transformed over the, you know, the past couple of years. Hers a lot, you know, just 1 year so far. And she's already looking so amazing, and I'm so proud of her for taking that step and doing what she wants to, and she feels so good about herself. So good about herself, and her getting her laser surgery on her face, and like, you know, just feeling good about being on hormones, and like, you know, we haven't had any problems yet, and it's just, we're fucking happy. And, you know, that's like the most important thing to me, is that she's happy, because she wasn't happy. She wasn't happy being a man. Like, she wasn't happy having to live her life as a man, because that's not what she feels. You know, that's not the way she wanted to live her life. That's not what she feels like inside. Her outside body does not match her brain. And now that we're fixing that, she's so much happier, and you can see it in her smile, and you can see it in her demeanor, and you can see it in, you know, the Christmas when we dressed her up and I put on makeup, and you could just see her just smile from fucking ear to ear, and that meant so much to me. So I know what being in that horrible place is like, and I'm sorry if you're there, but I do know that things will eventually get better, even if it's a year from now. Even if it's 2 years from now, eventually life will have to pick back up, because the only way, after you've hit rock bottom, the only way is to go back up. So if nobody told you that you would be missed, that you are needed and that you are wanted, please believe me when I tell you I need you. I want you here. And I would miss you if you were gone. I would miss you. Thank you for spending time with me today, watching me, and just keeping me company. I love your beautiful, gorgeous, amazing faces. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day, no matter where the hell you happen to be in the world. And I will talk to you as soon as I can. Mwah. Bye.